What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table, Rob and Melanie are going to continue our playthrough through Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon, this awesome storytelling game from Awakened Realms. We are continuing here with Chapter 14, so spoiler alert on Chapter 14. This is Episode 15. If you haven't seen our previous episodes, go back, check them out. They're in a playlist at Rob's Gaming Table on YouTube where we've been playing through this whole game up until this point, and we're going to continue on here. Thank you for the comments you guys are leaving in previous videos and timestamping them. We appreciate it. We did just play the last episode today, so we haven't seen your comments on the last episode, obviously, because we're playing this back to back before editing and posting the last one, so we won't see it. So I apologize if we're continuing forward with a mistake or something that we missed, the magic we didn't collect or something like that. We've done that a few times, but yeah, sorry about that. Special thank you for Patreon backers for supporting us. If you'd like to support the channel on PayPal or Patreon, anything, any donation amount counts and helps. All goes back into the channel, helps us get new games on the channel, helps us get new equipment, goes right back in. Thank you to everyone for supporting us. We appreciate it. Thanks to BitJam, especially for becoming a recent Patreon and upping his pledge amount. I appreciate that. Very nice. Thank you so much. And thank you for all the support. You guys are awesome. All right. Let's get into it here. So this is where we were at the end of the last episode. We are in Serene Visage, and that was on a 4 before I toppled it over there. Can't even get it in there.
Oh, gosh.
All right. Yep, knocking everything over. The weirdness is ruining the world. Avalon's falling, literally. Everything's falling. This is not fitting in this stupid menu here. I'm going to lose it. All right.
Just don't touch it anymore.
All right. Such an accurate game. It's like breaking the fourth wall, destroying me in real life here. All right. So we got rid of the cards from the last episode. So I got out the set of card, got out the chapter card, get us ready here. So it says, prepare the event deck. Place chapter 14, part 1 card on top of the deck. I got it right here. That's our deck. Woo! If you're one player, and if you don't have the secret card, something or other, you get some cards now. The land enters final stage of turmoil. Interesting. But we're not going to do that. Now follow the instructions on the back of the card. Create the encounter decks for this chapter, 1 to 4 players. We're going to use level 3 and level 4 encounters, which you already have, which are just still the way they were from the last chapter. We'll just continue on. Then there's the Guardian set up for 3 to 4 players.
Oh.
But we're
worth 2.
We're not 3 to 4 players. We almost got caught there. Then it talks about if you're 3 to 4 players and you have the reclamation status, place 4 dweller per encounter on the highest number revealed location. Otherwise, so if you don't have the reclamation status, you're playing 3 to 4 players. Otherwise, the mulch green encounter is in the lowest number revealed location. So we don't have to do a Guardian because there's no listing here for 1 to 2 players or anything like that. So I think we're okay.
Even otherwise?
Well, I think it's otherwise of having the reclamation status.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty sure. Because it usually says on the card there's like options for, yeah, it's usually like this. 1, 2 to 4, yeah, like that.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
So it usually shows you. So like, I'm just ignoring that because it doesn't have a section for me to read. Yep. That's what I would think. But anyways, all right. You're now ready to start Chapter 14, The Fall of Avalon. Discard this card, reveal the top card of the event deck.
Nice.
And it might be a typo on the card, but I'm done with typos in this game. I'm just going forward with it. I'm not going to figure that out or look that up. I'm just going with it. All right. Place this card on the active quest pile. So it is Explorers of Avalon, 14.1 here. The only card in the whole chapter, so there's nothing secret hiding here. You know there are places that are safe from the coming storm. However, there aren't enough of them to shelter everyone, and you have so little time left. Quest. Lead at least one of Avalon's communities to safety. Gather at least one part of the remnant status. And the success criteria is once you have at least one part of the required status, you may go to verse 622 in the Book of Secrets to finish this chapter at any moment. So similar to the last one, where we went to like 611 at any time we wanted after getting 2 last havens.
Yeah.
This is saying once we get one part of the remnant status, we're good to just say, let's call it. So that's interesting.
Okay.
Hint, you might find willing groups in many of the remaining human settlements, though you may need to gain their trust first. You can never lead 2 groups at the same time. So put the special event E on top of the event deck, then place 8 -1 per player random events on top of the event deck. Okay. So that's our active quest. So human settlements, which I believe are all the ones when we came out in chapter 11. That was like Kunot, Farshire, Crow's Nest, Timberwall, Camelot, I think was on there. But that might also include things like the one that we just passed through over by Camelot, that quiet burrow.
Was that a settlement?
I think so. Yeah, like the Quiet Burrow, right? It was a green settlement when we just went through. Remember, we had to flip the dial to play a green or a blue encounter. It was a settlement for sure, because that's why there's blue encounters. So Timberwall right here is a settlement. So maybe we can check that out. Yeah. So let's just try to hit up settlements, I guess.
Yep.
And lead them to a last haven.
There's 5 remnant status options, so we just need one of them. Anyone?
See, there's 5 remnant status. There was 5 last haven statuses, right? And we only got 2. I'm sure you could get. We know you get at least one more for sure, but we didn't get it in our last playthrough, our last re-recording of that last episode. Anyways, so we only got 2. So obviously you can get 5, I'm assuming, and then the remnants, I'm assuming, is helping the villages. You can find the safety. Back to those 5 statuses. Yeah, probably like if you unlocked all 5, you might be able to get them all there. But they're obviously, so I just named off a whole bunch of human settlements, and there's probably more that I'm not even thinking of, or we don't even realize that are settlements, because I feel like we passed through a lot of those.
Yeah.
And I'm not remembering them all for sure. But that's why it says, you know there are places that are safe from the coming storm. However, there aren't enough of them to shelter everyone. So there's only 5 last havens, but there's definitely more than 5 settlements.
Oh, so some of them are on their own.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know, but we only have to do 1.
Okay.
We only have to save 1 man and 1 woman to keep humanity carrying on in Avalon, I guess. I don't know. 1 Adam and 1 Eve, and then we're good. We hide them in the bomb shelter, and we're good to go.
Yep.
Okay, so shuffling my random events here.
You need E.
E. Ooh, E. E's there. Okay. What is this? 8 minus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 6 random events on top of E.
We love those.
Which I don't think we've had E. Last we had F. Yes. I grabbed the E, put it on top because I knew it was coming, because I peeked at the card, but just to make sure to help us set up faster. Okay. So in this one, we are just going to end our day because we both ended at 0.
I have 0 energy.
Yeah, we ended at 0 because it was a whole, like, let's get as much magic as we can and close it off, get the 4 Dwellers seal or whatever to make a last haven, and then we just decided to end it right where we were. Yep. But that has left us at 0 energy.
Yep.
So ending the day, eating a food?
I sure am.
I don't even have any magic to eat. I spent it all. So I gotta eat my last food. Ooh, boy. Okay.
Actually, hold on. I don't think I'm gonna eat the food because I'm already at 7. I could drop down a health. That's fine.
Yeah, but then you just won't go to full energy.
Yeah, I will. I mean, it dropped down to 6.
You have to eat food to get to full energy. Oh, no, you only go up 4.
I don't need full energy. I'm going to go up 4 anyways.
Yes. Good call.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then I save that food.
So you don't need food, so you lose a health.
Yep,
because you
which
didn't
I did.
eat.
Yep.
You don't lose a terror,
nope,
and then
which
you
I'm
only go
0
up
anyways.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I just feel like it's a little more efficient
Yeah.
because it's hard to get food and
Yep.
my board is very scarce. It's like feeling like the beginning.
Yes. Yeah, what the heck?
Well, you got some purple cubes there, which is nice.
Well, reputation. What does that do for us? Nothing ever. No, I'm just joking. It does help us, but mainly just you shred it away as you're in blue diplomacy encounters. You just like lose a little bit here and there on your cards and stuff. Okay, so we restored. Do we want to advance? I have 4 experience.
I have none, so I'm going to say no. Even though I want so badly.
Another thing I just realized, I was thinking about it after our last one while we broke for dinner there between episodes. We still have Distrust and Enrage.
Yeah.
That sucks. So it made me think maybe I should be buying, and after the diplomacy problems, I think buying a diplomacy card or buying a combat card might be proper.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I would love to spend some money to put some diplomacy cards in my deck after seeing
I'll do one of each, actually. I'll spend 4 experience. And let's just quickly, you help me decide here.
Sure.
So let's do combat first. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we got Maggot's Death Magic. Look at this card. Oh, boy. You may gain 1 terror and pay 1 magic to gain 2 cubes, and then a time delay for 2 more cubes. Cubes on the bottom, cubes on the top, connects off magic. Interesting, but at times 2 is nice. Mm-hmm. Then we have Gather Strength. Basically a connection card to keep things going.
We have similar cards
Time
to
delay,
that.
lose and draw.
Times 2 is
not the most
good.
exciting. Careful Planning.
Oh.
This is one that you have in your deck. I finally see some card draw. Which, I mean, I don't know if it's too much to take that. But I do encounters on my own. And sometimes I wish I could draw more. And it's always optional. Like, I don't have to play it.
Yeah, and it leaves it. And I like
But man,
that card
more
for
red
the
cubes.
Yeah, that's
nom,
good.
nom, 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 nom.
I like the careful planning for the connections it gives, and then the ×2 is always nice.
Yeah, that's true.
But
That's true.
The
But
death
the card
magic.
draw, though, it does
Yeah.
lose energy on play, but that each party member draws an extra card during the draw step. That can get you out of a jam sometimes and get the encounter done quicker.
Yeah, but red cubes, I mean, that's how you win the game.
Yeah, we're going Magus Death Magic. It's,
Gotta sleeve
yeah,
it.
thank you. So sleeving it up. And then Diplomacy. So that's the card for that.
So just do that. You can
Thank
shuffle
you.
that after.
Yep. And Diplomacy, let's do a little shuffle here.
I'm excited for this because I feel like I haven't seen many diplomacy
I think I only have
cards.
like one or two.
I think I only have one.
Yeah, I think I've only done one or two in my deck.
I feel like it gave us one at one point.
It
And
did
then,
at the beginning of the game
yeah.
to teach us kind of. It gave us a combat and gave us a diplomacy for free.
Yeah.
Trying to be like, hey guys, like here's a taste. First hit's free.
Yeah.
Now go crazy on updating your deck. And we did have people comment during our playthrough that we didn't really do it enough. So we kind of picked up later in the game. I feel like we've started buying more.
Yeah, but I went combat all day
Okay.
instead.
Yeah, true. It felt like because we do more combats
Yeah.
than blue encounters.
Yeah.
Because the combats make sense. There's 3 decks for it, so you're going to see more of them. If they just kept making you do like half and half, you'd see way more of the blue encounters in the game over and over again. So first one, Maggot, Druid's Teaching. So it's got some variable connections there. And then when you play, it goes up 1 for each point of your spirituality. So that right there, I want to select that without even looking at the other 2. This one, a little up arrow on the bottom, which I seem to be missing. I feel like I draw like a hand of 3 or 4 cards, and I never have any up arrows on some of the cards. And since I don't have empathy on here, I hurt a little bit. And I don't want to gain a terror, but ignore the enemy response is kind of huge to keep things going
Especially
sometimes.
when they're moving it down too.
And then this one, Listen in Silence. So it goes up, but it says enemy. If you receive any damage, you rip this card up. And then if it's ripped up, it goes down twice. Well, no.
Not of what you saw,
Nope.
for sure.
I will just go up 1 for each point of spirituality since I have 3 points thanks to my skill on the side. That's what I'm going to pick. So that's a nice card to have in the deck, I think.
Yeah. Juicy.
All right. So that's how I'm doing my experience. Do we have a dream there?
We do.
Okay. So I'll shuffle this. We'll flip
132.
Okay. Grail.
Nice,
So I'm getting the
both
dream.
dreaming.
Well, no, I want the nightmare. So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
magic.
I forgot.
Thanks to my awesome skill, Fear of Fuel, which
forgot.
allows me to ignore the negative effects of nightmares. And if you have a nightmare, gain a magic. Wish I had that a long time ago.
Imagine I had that early.
Yeah. Wow. Been a whole different game. So many times I got nightmares and I like lose a magic, then I'm like, or I lose a gain a terror or something, and I'm like, okay, I'm done for the day. I don't want to gain any more. Just that ruined me. But if I could have ignored that and been gaining magic, that'd been great.
132 dream.
All this one does, we've read it in the last episode, but it's Stars Wheel above you in an aeons long waltz. Only one who has watched for an eternity may comprehend the scale of their divine plan. Creatures buzz around, raising insignificant empires before they decay, as inevitable as the frost giving way to the summer in its endless cycle. In this perspective of the cosmos, worries and struggles drift away into the wind. All that is left is to observe, calm and serene. Each character who has this dream loses a terror.
Well, I'm
So that is
0.
good. I am not, so I will take it.
That's good.
That's dreams done. Yes, so I need to remember I want to switch these relics at the start of the day, which I'll just do now so I do not forget. Okay.
Yeah, which is now. Okay, and then remove expired menu, discard locations, remove time.
This one's going to go down to 3 now. Time is a ticking. It's our last menu lit right now.
Okay.
And we don't have any others showing right now. I know there's one in Underwall that's right here. Worst case. But we do have the crude men here in case we need to move that way.
Event card.
Event card. Random event number 1 is Full Moon.
Of course.
Whenever you would draw a random purple encounter, draw 2. Pick one with the highest value. Whenever you would draw a random green encounter or gray encounter, draw a purple encounter instead. The cost of activating men here is lowered by 1 magic. That's good. I feel like that never lines up. I don't know if it's lined up at all ever in our playthrough, but
No.
I feel like it's just like so random. But I'm sure there's if we got that in that chapter where we were like running down the side like lighting men here, then we moved 2 spaces, lighting men here, lighting men here.
Yeah,
that would have been awesome
yeah,
because
that'd be
we
helpful.
did a few of them in the same day. I feel like, but
It would just cancel out my curse.
true. But still, hey.
But still,
I'll take
1
it.
magic, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
No guardians to
no.
move.
Pick active items. You said you did that
Yeah,
a
I
little
just
bit
did
early.
that.
Okay.
Yep.
And we're good to go.
Okay, so we need to.
You want to check out this settlement that we're right beside?
I would say so. Yeah, let's check it out. Timberwall's right there.
So let's go together
But
because
we're gonna do a blue encounter. Yeah.
that's why I think we go together.
So because you have the crude men here, we have to spend an additional energy.
Yeah. I'll spend 2 because
You're
I'm
okay?
yeah, they'll just
All right, I'll spend 1.
And does that have anything about blue encounters on it? No, right?
No, it's just green, gray, and purple, so we're good there.
Okay, ready?
Yes!
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes. We didn't see it at all last episode. I was hoping it would come up at some point.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have any energy to explore, so you go ahead if you want.
Might as well. We're here, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll do one energy go by myself. And we're going to 131 Timberwall.
131 Timberwall. Get my notebook ready.
Yeah, get your book ready. Here we go. 131 Timberwall. Oops, this is a big one. Oh. All right, Timberwall. With its back resting against the safety of an impassable four-dweller fortification, Timberwall climbs so high it's visible from miles away. The people of the city resemble their home, opportunistic, proud, and clinging to any advantage they can wrestle in this brutal world. If you have part 2 of the Lost and Fallen status...
Lost and Fallen, we do?
Oh, okay. If you have part 2 of the Lost and Fallen status, remove this location card from the game and replace it with location card 137, then explore this new location.
Okay, so that's...
So 131, right down there in the bottom.
Yeah.
That it is
It's going to be 137?
Yeah, so I'll throw it over here for now.
Okay.
Conquered Timberwall. What the heck is going on here? Looks like some purpley weirdness stuff's going on. So now it is draw a gray encounter when you enter this location once per day. That's bad.
Okay.
And there's like, I actually want to compare it. I like seeing like the before and afters here. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of menhirs, or not menhirs. I don't know what those are around the outside. Maybe they're like some stones. I think they are like kind of menhirs there. Maybe
Looks
not.
the same though, no?
Yeah, that does look the same. Oh, no, look.
Oh, look.
You see the buildings are like kind of crushed down over here,
Yeah,
and then
look
there's
at
the
these,
purple.
Like, yeah.
And little like ghosty things there or whatever.
There's smoke coming out maybe?
Yeah, that's awesome. But still, they don't like us here. They're very unfriendly. They've always been.
Of course they are.
But yeah, it goes from blue encounter to drawing a gray once per day. And now, though, you can trade with the survivors. Pay a food to gain a wealth.
Okay.
And then it says, the mightiest city of Avalon has fallen. Oh, no.
Okay.
So maybe there is nobody here to actually help and bring home. Let's find out. All right, so I'm exploring this one automatically, which was 137, it said. Replace it and then explore the new location.
Okay.
So 137, conquered Timberwall. Not even the high fortifications of Timberwall are enough to shelter the city from storms ravaging Avalon. As you approach, you notice the gate is broken down and many houses are still smoldering. Option 1, visit the King's Hall. Go to verse 1. Option 2, loot the lower city. Go to verse 2. Option 3, gather the survivors. Only if you don't have part 3 of the Left Behind status.
Part 3 of the Left Behind. We do not.
We don't have it?
Nope.
Okay. Requires chapter 14. Go to verse 5. Okay.
Are you doing that?
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. The people of Timberwall are still proud and distrustful. So you can convince them to run. Requires 5 rep. The proximity of Tuathane is dangerous. Go to verse 3. Promise you'll lead them somewhere safe. Requires 8 rep. Go to verse 7. Or leave them here. Each party member loses 2 rep. Expiration ends. So I will go with, I have 15 rep. So promise you'll lead them somewhere safe. Requires 8 rep. Go to verse 7.
7.
All right. Verse 7. Timberwall survivors nod silently. It's easier than you expected. Perhaps what happened to their city was a good lesson. Gain part 3 of the Left Behind status. There it is.
Okay.
I was looking, I thought we had it on the sheet, but it's Last Haven status that is...
Last Haven, we have part 3. And we have the Lost and Fallen. So we have part 3 of the ones that are...
I see. Yeah, sorry. I was confused. I'm looking at your sheet and I'm like, man, you got check marks on that.
No, that's okay.
So gain part 3 Left Behind status. Okay. Gain the Hopeful Settler secret card, 33.
Oh.
All right. Secret card. Yeah. Hopeful Settler secret card, 33. Where are you, 33? Oh. Okay. And this is... Hopeful Settlers, 33. At the end of the day, if there's no quest token on this card, pay 1 wealth or lose a rep. Or discard this card.
Okay.
So it looks like you're bringing settlers along with you. If we don't have a quest token, we got to pay them to follow us, I guess.
Okay.
Or we got to lose a rep. Or they leave us and we just discard this. Interesting.
I guess if you totally run out of wealth and rep. And is that... Are you holding it?
I don't know. It's not an item. It's a secret card. I never know with these things, man. It's so confusing. Like distrust and enrage. Like I'm assuming we both have to do these rules, but it could be said like maybe you're just enraged and maybe, but it's like this is a rule.
Yeah. So like this one, either of us could pay at the end. It doesn't have to be just one or the other.
I don't know.
I assume.
I'm there, so I'll just gain it. Whatever.
Okay. We can just trade it. Worst case, right?
I got it. They're with me.
Okay.
I got them. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
Come with me, people. All right. And then it says, new task. Guide the people of Timberwall to one of the safe locations in Avalon, which I'm assuming is the last haven status ones.
Yeah.
Hint, don't take too long. Their trust in you will slowly erode, which I'm assuming is the whole don't take too long or you'll have to keep paying them and losing rep and stuff.
Wow.
Hint, to settle your group, you must choose the use secret card 33 option in one of the safe places of Avalon.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, so basically to say settle here, guys. It's the last haven.
Oh.
Settle here.
We have to choose.
You have to choose. Yeah, we've seen that. Use secret card 33.
Yeah.
We've been seeing that. Yes, that makes sense. And then exploration ends.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool.
That's cool. Okay. So, technically, can we not just take them to Serene Visage where we just were?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Well, let's try it, I guess. But should we just end the day because we're both like for being exhausted?
Yes. In case...
Oh, but because it's end of day, there's no quest card on here, which I'm assuming there's a way to put quest on here because it didn't tell me to put a quest on there. There is no quest token on this card. Pay 1 wealth or lose a rep. I'm okay to lose a rep. I have 15 of it. I'll give some away. That's
Sweet,
fine.
thanks. Because I only have 8.
What am I holding it all for? Now I know why you get the rep. I know what you're holding it for. Just for these guys to steal it from you. Or you tick them off that they're like, man, these guys, it's taking forever to get us somewhere safe. Okay, so that's that. So that's that at end of day. So I will eat
I'm
the
gonna
food.
eat this time because I don't want to go down to 0.
Yep, eat a food.
That's down. That's
so up a health, down a tear. I get full energy. I probably should generate some magic soon so that I have some to eat for end of day. I gotta remember that.
Oh yes, I need to generate food, so maybe we just make that as...
You can't do it in a settlement.
Yeah, I have to move
I
first.
can though. Okay, start of day stuff, right? Or dream? Nope, no dream.
No dream.
No experience to spend or anything like that.
Okay, I'll do this.
That goes down to 2. Next event card, be something good. Violent thunderstorm. Lose a health each time you travel today.
Oh, okay.
We don't have protection from that.
Nope.
So we gotta remember that.
Well, hopefully we're only traveling once. Hopefully.
Yeah, true. We might have to relight this men here.
Likely.
I get worried. Okay, so anything else? No guardians to move. Active items and secret cards. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Sorry, I forgot to gain a terror and a health at the end of day. And now I will switch the secret cards to get my talisman back up there and get rid of the other one.
This min here's not too expensive if we do have to relight it. 2 energy, 1 food, 1 magic per player.
So we don't have food or magic, so that seems kind of pricey.
You can generate it.
We have ways of generating that stuff, so it's not the worst.
So it's not terrible if we have to do that again soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to start?
Yes.
So we move and each lose a health. I got to spend 3 energy total for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have to do something before you move? In this place, do you have to do? Oh, you know what I should do? This.
Oh, yeah.
Before I leave the settlement. Yeah. So I need to spend 1 energy. I gain 1 wealth for each point of my practicality and discard this item only in settlement. So I get 3.
3 wealth. There you go.
Just in case we need to
spend
it
that's a good call. Get rid of the petty trinkets.
Feed the...
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Okay. So I want to do that before we move. Then we can...
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else.
Yeah, I can't produce food here. I got to move first.
Yeah, I can do it in the next spot. Doesn't matter. So we're not going to walk into any encounter.
No.
So a health loss because of violent thunderstorm.
Loss, yep. And then I'll do 1 too, because then that'll still give me 1 for food. Unless
I'm full at 6. Were you full at 6?
No, I used 1 for.
Okay, so let me do 2 to kind of keep it a little even.
Okay, then I can give you a food. 1. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to actually use 1 to get a magic now before I forget.
I'm going to use. Will you eat the magic?
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Okay, so I'll do 1 for a food for myself for the end of the day, and then...
Explore? Do we explore together, alone? I don't know if it's just me that needs to do this, or what. I'm not sure. Like, is the Hopeful Settlers, like, with us as a group? Or is it just with me? Is it only me that needs to do it? Okay, so after some deliberation, we've decided we're going to explore together, and we're going to go into the Serene Visage and bring our settlers hopefully to a last haven here. So we spend energy.
Yep.
I spend energy. We're
Yep.
not exhausted yet, which is sweet. 132 I'm going to, is it?
Yep. I need my book ready.
132. All right. Let's see here. All right. So the statue was already buried when humans first arrived in this part of the land. No one knows its real purpose. Some say it's just a head. Others say it's also a body lying flat under a layer of earth, its legs stretching as far as to a thing. No one knows for sure. Pilgrims come here seeking peace and revelation by the quiet pools of water filling the eyes of the statue. Some even enter its ear and wander for hours in the maze, emerging with a strange glint in their eyes. Attempt to locate a man here, verse 1. Nope. Visit the Visage, verse 2. Of course. Or leave, expedition ends. Obviously, we're going to visit the Visage. You approach the head. Sculpted from dark, reddish sandstone you haven't seen anywhere else. You put your hand on the surface and feel warmth. Is it just the sun, or is it something more? A small path leads to the side and up the slope for the exposed ear of the statue. You could also climb up to the face easily. So we can climb the head, pay 2 energy, go to verse 8. Enter the ear, go to verse 5. Use secret card 33, requires secret card 33 in part 5 of the Last Haven status. I'm sure we have Last Haven status 5. That's what we got in this one, I think, before.
Yes.
Or leave, exploration ends. I'm going to use secret card 33 in the Last Haven status. Go to verse 10.
10.
If you have part 5 of the Remnant status, which I assume we don't, or else we would have one already and we would have finished this already.
We do not.
Oh, it says this place is already full. Exploration ends. Otherwise, read on. So, yeah, we can only probably bring one group of settlers here at a time, which makes sense, or otherwise it fills up, which is cool. Otherwise, read on. The Visage served as a weapon for mass destruction, wielded by one group of Ford dwellers against the other. Now it will be a home to your people. You descend into the deep caverns under the three-eyed face, surrounded by faintly glowing, ever-warm stone. It will take some time for the people to adjust to this place, but they seem to share the serene feeling of safety you had when first entering this monument. Gain part 5 of the Remnant status. So, lead at least one of Avalon's communities of safety. Gather at least one part of the Remnant status.
Sweet.
Success. If you have at least one part of the required status, you may go to verse 622. Interesting.
Awesome.
Okay, then it says, then choose one. Oh, sorry. Each character gains 3 rep and 3 experience.
Oh.
So each character. Doesn't say each player, doesn't say each party member. It says each character. So I'm assuming we both get it.
Yeah, we're together anyways.
Oh, yeah. Oh, true. Yeah. Duh, we did as a party.
So, sorry, 3...
3 experience, 3 rep.
3 experience.
So I'm going to give back 2...
3 rep.
2 rep to get a purple. Yeah.
Let's do...
Okay. Then choose one. Leave. There are still things you want to do and places you want to see. Exploration ends. Or the other option is finish your journey and settle here. Requires all players. This ends your campaign. Go to the Book of Secrets. Ends your campaign. Not your chapter. Your campaign.
Like forever?
Yeah, I think so. I was saying so. Do we finish Tainted Grail right now?
Whoa.
Okay, so we could keep going.
So, like, if we leave, we then do this and see whatever this tells us? Which could
well,
also say the same thing?
Yeah, that might be leading us to the Book of Secrets 6. No, it's not, because it's different.
Oh.
Based on the skull heads, that's not the same number. I don't know what number that is.
I mean, you could just get a different ending based on if you leave that way or leave this way.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Oh.
Should we finish? Part of me...
Yeah, that's cool.
Part of me doesn't want to keep doing more Remnant status, and the only reason I don't, and the same reason why I hated playing with the Ford Dweller, is these stupid cards make every encounter super annoying and frustrating, that you can't fight and have fun in combat. You basically get destroyed and you have to run. And then because you're running, you're just losing stuff and you don't want to encounter anything. It makes it very frustrating. And I understand that's what the game's supposed to be like. The world's ending and all that stuff's supposed to be a negative feeling, but it's still a game. But that's what makes me want to think, let's just end this right now. Like, I don't want to keep running around trying to save more people and get them. The only other last haven we had was the derelict fleet, right?
Right, which is somewhere down here.
What settlement are we bringing there? Or do we just walk with this 33 we already have and just go there?
And hope that we find a settlement along the way.
But how freaking long did it take us to get from the derelict fleet up to here?
Or do you already have the people so you don't need to go to another settlement? I don't even know.
I'm not sure. I have secret card 33. It didn't tell me to lose it. It might.
Yeah, it might.
No, because if I leave, exploration ends.
This might, though.
No.
Oh,
but
no.
if I choose not to end it, let's say we just say, okay, let's leave. Exploration ends. So we got remnant status.
Yeah.
Then I think we still have secret card 33. We go find our other last haven. We could get another remnant status. But do I really want, like, do you want to, like, try to, like, it took us, like, 3 hours, not 3 hours, but it took, like, an hour and a half, probably the last playthrough, half of it, of the last chapter, just to get from Derelict Fleet up to here. How long would it take, like, let's say we went this way, using the crude menhir plus lighting menhirs down here, or do we go back the way we came?
Yeah.
All the way back down the Derelict Fleet?
Yeah.
I mean, it might take an hour or so, but, like, or do we just want to end our campaign? I'm
Like,
okay with just ending. This episode is going to be pretty short, but hey, some of them are super long, so
I feel okay to end it because I would be so mad if I died along the way. Like, after that one encounter from that last video where if I almost, like, it said if you
almost were dying.
Yeah.
I mean, I still had some energy. I could have kept you alive maybe, but all right, so we'll end it.
I'm scared.
I'm down. I'm down, yeah. It's just, I just don't want to play with more running around the map with those stupid things. Like, I love running around the map and exploring. I've seen people complain about that on Board Game Geek. I've seen people complaining about earlier chapters when I looked at posts from, I don't remember the chapters, not going to spoil it for you, but because I don't remember anyway, but there were chapters where I feel like it was the ones where we had to light menhirs really fast, and people are complaining, like, part of the fun of the first few chapters was stopping and exploring. Yeah, you had to keep menhirs lit, but you could at least explore, talk to people, have a good time. And explore the story. But then some chapters it's like, 4 dwellers on your butt. You got to light menhirs. Oh my god, you can't stop to explore anything, and we're just rushing. Or we're playing for 3 hours and we just want it to end, so then we're just like rushing to like where we think our goal is.
Yeah.
And that's what this is kind of done here. It makes you not want to stop explore, especially when guardians come and those encounters. I don't know.
Well, also for the bulk of the series, we had stuff. Right?
Yeah, we're pretty...
And it got really low because we aren't able to defeat these.
Yeah,
we're only getting what's
them.
on the cards.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not as fun.
Well,
it's still fun, but it's like it's
more
it's
challenging.
harder.
Which makes sense near the end of the game. It's like it makes sense to get to crank it up to, we're facing level 3 and level 4 encounters. All right, let's
end it.
Try to end this here. Maybe it doesn't end it. Maybe it says haha, we're joking, and throws you out into the back into the world. All right.
I'll write it down just in case then.
So 7. Oops.
Oh, you're getting excited.
So it's 7. Oh my god. The first number is 7, still 7.
He doesn't want it to end.
Yeah. 1.
Okay.
And the last number is 5. 715. Here we go. What is this gonna do? 715. Which I'm assuming is near the end. Nope. It's actually not at the end. So, okay, here we go. 715, Book of Secrets. Look at this cool art.
Oh, it's so small.
Oh.
I thought it would be like
Look
a
at
big
the first
long
words here.
story.
Are you sure?
Oh.
I knew it wouldn't let us end it. We'll see. Are you sure? Settling in with your crude men here in your allied city will finish this campaign. Yes, but it requires all characters, and you would gain the end of the road status. Go to verse 700, or no, exploration ends.
Yes.
All right.
So we're going
to
what?
Here we go. Gain the end of the road status.
End of the road.
Whatever the heck that means. And go to verse 700. It's on the previous. Okay.
700.
All right, here we go. Thus ends your story. From the poverty of your farmhold, you traveled through forests, hills, cities, and courts, across battlefields and sieges, through places of desperation and treachery, and into the realm of the Four-Dwellers. Although your journey ends, your actions leave an everlasting mark on the history of Avalon. You have finished the Fall of Avalon campaign. But there are more campaigns coming, so that's cool. Let's mention the Fall of Avalon. If you have part 7 of the final confrontation status, go to 710.
Okay, final confrontation. No.
Okay. If you have part 8 of the Left Behind status, go to verse 725.
Nope.
Otherwise, go to verse 720.
720.
The town of Kunat did not fare well. Its champions performed many brave deeds across the island, yet they never found a way to save their home. Ooh, we left them behind, I think. I think that's why one of the numbers, it was probably checking. Maybe we let Kunat fall because we didn't go back and save them. Whoopsie. Left to fend for themselves, the people of the farmhold defended their land to the bitter end. When the encroaching weirdness and rampaging beasts proved too much for them to handle, they made their final stand in the shadow of the Forlorn Swords, which was that location just to the south.
Yeah.
So they ran to the shore. If you have part 8 of the Restoring Order status, go to 730.
Restoring order. We do not.
Okay, so what I'm getting here is we didn't do a lot of the things in this game, and we know that from playing through it, advertised to us a lot in dreams and stuff. You can play this multiple times, you'll never get everything done. But I have a feeling we did a lot less than we probably could have. Obviously not running around doing more remnant stuff, I'm sure, was changing our outcome here. But this does interest me in playing again, just seeing that there's all these Restoring the Orders, and it says if you have the People's Champion status, go to 740.
That doesn't sound
I
familiar.
don't think we have that either.
No.
We suck. So far, we suck. So I'm curious. I'm sure you people are watching who've already played this before, and I wonder which ones you got and stuff. It's curious. Like, I'm sure you guys are laughing at us like, these idiots, they didn't get this or that. We got that. But yes, this makes it definitely want to replay this. It makes me want to try it again and see like if we can get some of these things, or if I play solo and try to. We'll see. That's stuff to do while you wait for the next Tainted Grail, I guess.
Yeah.
Otherwise, go to verse 745. Or will we wait for Frosthaven? That's the other one.
Yes.
So 745.
Okay.
If you have the matricide status, go to verse 760, which I don't think we do because it just asked us recently when we were playing about that, and you said
Nope.
no. Okay. If you have the reclamation status,
Reclamation status. Nope.
Okay. If you have fewer than 2 parts of the remnant status,
Yep.
we're horrible people, I'm sure. It says go to verse 750, otherwise, whatever.
Right,
Okay, 750.
I like all these alternate endings, though, by the way,
Yeah.
depending on what you
We're
have.
missing tons of stuff here. All right. The Pale Lady eventually left her dried lake. Sorely disappointed in humans, she realized the full extent of her failings. 600 years ago, when she decided to support Arthur in the war against her own kind, she never believed humans would be so petty, short-sighted, and evil. Oh, we definitely failed her.
Oh, man, we're in trouble.
Traversing the lands ravaged by weirdness, she arrived in a shimmering beach where 4 dwellers who no longer wish to exist came for millennia. As she severed the link between her soul and her body, the first light of the rising sun, her final thought went toward her son, a 4-dweller prince murdered by his political enemies, exiled to the lower place of existence and reincarnated as a man now trapped beyond life and death. Interesting. In her last moment, Pale Lady hoped that unspoken eons would eventually reconnect them in the afterlife. Go to verse 760. You don't need to write this stuff down.
Well, I am, just in case.
All right. We can always watch the video
I
and
know.
see what we did before if we care. All right. 760. If you have at least 4 parts of the remnant status, go to verse 765. Man, you're amazing if you did this. If you don't have the end of the road status,
We do.
we do now, right?
Yep.
Oh, so you can get here without getting that status.
Yeah. This,
Interesting.
likely. Right?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah. That's true.
Maybe.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
All right. If you don't have the end of the road status, go to verse 770. Otherwise, read on. Your new home resists the weirdness, bolstered by its battle-hardened defenders and wise leadership. You are revered until your death, and your crude menhir sits proudly in the middle of the settlement. Proof, humans will always find a way to beat impossible odds. A hope for a better future. Go to verse 780. It's cool how it's built this all in like separate little paragraph chapters here thingy. Did I say 780?
Yep.
If you have saved by the goddess status, go to 701.
Nope, we don't have that.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but otherwise go to verse 801.
801.
801. It's on his own page here.
Oh.
Thank you for playing. Look, it's like credits in a Nintendo game. Thanks for playing. You beat
Oh, and then it has
Dracula.
all the people.
All right. Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Lead writer, Krzysztof Pisorski. Additional writing, I'm not going to say all these names. I will pronounce them so bad. I'm sorry, guys. You guys made an awesome game. I'm sorry I can't say your names. And Awaken Realms, thanks for the review copy of this game so we could play through it. You guys are awesome. I even had some proofreaders here. Dan Morley and Hervé Dobert. You guys are awesome. You did a 99% job on this crazy amount of text in this game. Very minimal errors, and there's not much in the FAQ considering how big this book is, but it might grow still because the game's still pretty new. But good job, guys. Testing, a bunch of testers here. They had play testers who joined us at AR Bar, UK Games Expo 19, Essen 18, and other events. That's cool. Mm-hmm. We hope you'll return to Avalon to experience the other parts of the story and discover more endings. See, yeah, obviously we just saw there's a ton of stuff we didn't do. Remember, This is not how the journey ends. This is just the beginning.
Ooh.
Remember to keep your save sheet. It says it in bold with an exclamation point.
Okay.
The last night in Age of Legends campaign, so those I think are 2 other campaigns they did in the Kickstarter that are still to deliver, I guess, in like wave 2 or whatever, will read its statuses to import the choices you made throughout the Fall of Avalon.
Oh no, we made poor choices.
I think we did. So we're going to be punished in those next ones. Or maybe
Whoa.
maybe we'll remember stuff, like maybe getting Excalibur maybe carries over into that or something. That'd be cool, stuff like that.
Which is then also cool for people playing those ones. They'll be different than ours, right? Based on our endings.
That's kind of insane, like a butterfly effect where like it'll change that. That's cool. I'm excited. Cool. But then if you go back and replay this and you get a whole new save sheet, which one do you pick when you start the next ones?
I don't know.
Maybe I wait till the next ones are
out.
It
says something else there. Go to verse 1.
Go to verse 1. Which I'm assuming is verse 1 in the Book of Secrets. All right. Snow covers the valley. Snowdrifts as high as a horse have gathered under feet of guardian monuments flanking the passage. Fighting a fierce wind, a lone figure rides, armor gleaming in the gray, tired sun. The man stops at the mouth of the valley, where Tuathane should end, and the realm of man should begin. But now, both seem the same. Snow and ice bury the plains, a desolation where wisps of weirdness float slowly in the wind. The man raises his great helm, revealing the surprising face of a young knight. This is not what he expected. This is not his Avalon. He tries to go back, but clouds of weirdness quickly fill the valley behind him. Then, Lancelot of the Lake, the first of his name, the right hand of Arthur, gently pats his horse and rides out into the broken expanses. The end. For now. ... Awesome.
That's so cool.
Awesome. That's neat. So, yeah, I was not expecting this to end in this episode. No. That is cool that it shocked and surprised us there. Although it gave us the choice.
Yeah.
It gave us the choice. But yeah, wow. Wow. Crazy. Okay, so that's the end, I guess, of this Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon playthrough. Make sure you stay subscribed to the channel, or subscribed if you're not. Hit that notification bell so you get notified for future playthroughs. I'm assuming we're going to get the next, we'll try to get the next expansions I just mentioned in the back there to continue on a playthrough in the future. So stay close to the channel, stay tuned. We hope to get to that eventually, obviously, when it comes out at some point. I do want to get a hold of it. I do want to play through it. I'm assuming you want to too.
Yeah.
Because this was pretty cool. I'm excited to see what advancements and other things they've designed, especially after players have now got a hold of this version. I'm curious of what they've learned from players and our playthroughs and stuff like this, and what they'll incorporate in that next version. I'm curious.
I'm also curious to see how our ending will influence the start of the next one.
It kind of sucks because that, I'm assuming, is like going to be months and months from now, so we might not remember too much.
No, we might not remember, but based on statuses might make it harder or more difficult. Or...
But I hope, but I hope, just talking about memory and stuff, I hope they do, when you pick these statuses, it reminds you of...
Why?
Because you chose to let Kunat burn to the ground.
Yeah.
Here is why you're getting this. Or remember you did this in Tuathane, here's why you're getting this. Or
you only saved one group of people.
Yeah.
You let everyone else.
You had less than 2 remnant status. Close this book, go back and play Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, get more and come back. That's what we'll say to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was pretty cool.
It was very cool.
So I might play through this again solo at some point in the future. We'll see. Because I do have afternoons where I do live streams, if you're unaware, where I've been playing through games live on the channel. We do play other playthroughs of other games if you're unaware. We've played through the entirety of Gloomhaven until we beat it, and even a little more. We need to get back to Gloomhaven. We're going to play a bit more of that, try to retire some characters. Now that Frosthaven's announced, we want to get Forgotten Circle, the expansion for Gloomhaven, finished before Frosthaven comes to the channel. And yes, you bet your bottom dollar, we will be playing Frosthaven from beginning to end, however far we can get, that kind of thing. We'll definitely want to try to get a hold of the Tainted Grails. We're going to do other games coming up on the channel, probably play through a campaign of Sword and Sorcery, lots of other stuff on the channel. So don't leave, don't think we're done with Tainted Grail. There is more to come. Other Awaken Realms products, hopefully we get a hold of in the future too, to cover some of that stuff. Like our Great Wall preview we did from Awaken Realms. Thank you for that. Also, Awaken Realms, you guys are awesome. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thank you to our Patreon backers for supporting this channel and making this happen. If you'd like to donate, you appreciate this playthrough series, and you want to donate, any amount helps, even the littlest amount. There's Patreon links below, PayPal links below. All of it goes back into the channel. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here watching. Hit that like button if you had fun with this playthrough series. Also, leave comments below. I don't think we messed anything up in that playthrough. That seemed pretty short. But, I mean, don't put it past us. We could have messed it up. Leave any comments below with anything we did wrong, with timestamps. Let us know what you thought of our playthrough. Let us know how your playthrough went. Don't get too much into detail, just to avoid spoilers for other people watching who maybe have watched our playthrough and still plan on playing it later for themselves and trying out different things and stuff. But yeah, did you guys end it in chapter 14? Did you chicken out and only do 1 remnant status? Were you like us? Were you like us? Or did you play for hours? Did you get all 5 remnant status? Were you that dedicated? Did you unlock all the last havens? I'm excited to play this again, try different characters and try different paths. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for spending many hours with us, playing through another playthrough of a completed game. And yeah, we're going to play through more in the future, so stick around. Thanks a lot. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.